Hello people, I am DMB Productions, back with another video. This is a fan's perspective, or basically me talking about my favorite college team, the Pitt Panthers. Now, for all of those things, I will link down the ACC Digital Network down in my description of this video, plus the Pitt Panthers official YouTube channel. That's where I got some of the highlights that I'm going to be voiceovering. So without further ado, I will talk about what I think, in my opinion, is going to be 2024's Pitt Panthers football squad's record, or just, Pitt, as they call it for short, which is the Pitt Panthers. Anyways, let's get on to what I think is going to, make this team hoping to be a bowl team, maybe even a national contender, which I'm so delusional for that. Probably just, first round exits if they ever make it to the college football playoff. Anyways, without further ado, let's get on to the video. Okay, to summarize the 2023 Pitt Panthers, they went 3-9, beating Louisville, which was ranked 14th and was undefeated at the time. The 3 or 4 main components that failed 2023 as a whole for the Panthers were bad coaching between, the offensive coordinator staff, quarterbacks underperforming, and the offensive line getting injured so much, like Mac Goncalves, who's now in Indianapolis Colt as he was selected in the 3rd round. Or, Rodney Hammond. I thought he was going to pull 1,000+ rushing yards that season, but no, he got injured a bit, just like the year before. Yeah, I think he might become glass in his senior season too. Hopefully not. I'm rooting for the guy. So yeah, I will explain how 2024, I think, in my opinion, will work. Now, I think what would work is the Pitt Panthers going between 6-6, being maybe a bowl team, to going 10-2 and maybe a college football playoffs, and heck, we might even win the ACC too, But here's the determining factors that is gonna get us there. Will the defense absolutely work? Because a couple of our defensive coaches went to the NFL or went somewhere else, which isn't good, like Charlie Cartridge, which he was one of our defensive lines coach that, got picked to be good as a defense. So that's going to be a question. How would the, offensive coordinator do? Cade Bell. I think, in my opinion, he'll do just fine. I think he's going to take this offense from being one of the worst in the past 2 seasons to being hopefully decent to maybe high scoring, because I missed that 2021 team, dude. So yeah, there's that. How would a quarterback work? As previously mentioned, Phil Jakovic and Christian Felix were not good. One from the good old Boston College, which, yeah, he wasn't good there either. Or Christian Felix, which went to Penn State, wasn't also good at Penn State either. And after the season, transferred to Georgia State. Thank God I don't have to see him pass another bowl at Pitt again. And in my opinion, they're doing this little starting job battle between junior redshirt Nate Narnell, which I think he's going to win the job, and I think he will do better out of any other quarterbacks we have on our roster. And he's competing with freshman redshirt Eli Holstein, which transferred from Alabama. Look, dude, I don't know how you want to leave Alabama and go to Pitt out of all the teams. I mean, there's definitely worse, like Georgia State or Kennesaw State, so there's worse. Or going to West Virginia. That's pretty bad. Like, low bad. But regardless, we got quarterbacks that can, one, hopefully lead us for 2 seasons. And the other guy, even if he wins, hey, look, he could maybe be our starting quarterback for 4 seasons. Or, if Nate Narnell wins the starting job now, he could wait on the sideline for 1 to 2 years and then take over the Panthers. Now, the offensive line, what kind of killed the quarterback last year? Offensive line wasn't bad. It's just it was so injury hectic that, we kind of did not have too many guys to, be the guards or the tackles, all those players, because it kept getting worse and worse. Now, then there's the other guys, Sibo Flemister left. Not Christian Felix, no. He was horrible. He was actually decent for at least 1 game now. And then, but how will, the Bub Means left, Devon Haynes, the guy that went to A&M, I can't remember his name right now. How will those guys impact when they're not here? That's going to be the question. But I think Narduzzi and this Pitt squad is going to do very well. Remember, he won us an ACC championship 3 years ago. Remember that. Now, where would that leave the Panthers? Are they a 6, 7, 8, 9, or a 10-win team? I think I'm going to predict the stats now. I think Nate Narnell is going to win a starting quarterback job over freshman, redshirt Eli Holstein. I think Nate Narnell will not have a problem, hopefully not have a problem getting benched or none of that, I think that man's going to pass for 3,500 yards, 25 to 30 touchdowns to, I think 7 interceptions. And, let's say he's going to rush in for 30 yards and 2 touchdowns. Now, for the running backs, I think Rodney Hammond, if he stays healthy, easy 1,000-yard back, I think he has the potential to be incredible for the Panthers. Fullback Daniel Carter, let's throw in an extra 200 rushing yards. Why not? Why not? Let's be cocky here. Wide receivers, I'm thinking Kenny Johnson. I think he's going to have a huge step up from year 1 to year 2. I think he's going to get over 800 yards and let's say 8 or 10 touchdowns. Now, Gavin Bartholomew, the guy that was super, super underutilized last year, I think, in my opinion, he's going to go for, over, let's say, 600, 700 yards and, let's say, 6 touchdowns. I'm hoping he gets more utilized, though. That will be very, very good for him and the Panthers. And I think this team is going to go 9-3 and hopefully win a bowl game. Anyways, that's what I think that's going to happen with the Panthers. Hopefully, I'm right. I'm actually hoping they exceed expectations of 9-3. I'm not expecting this team to go undefeated. At best, I think it's going to be a 10-win team. Call me crazy. But you know what? I believe in my Panthers. And anything could happen. Anyways, I am DMB Productions. I will head out. Go Pitt.